Hey everyone, we are back. I had to actually stop the stream because of all the storm stuff going on, a little bit on the crazy side. So, I'm going to keep this running for a second if you don't mind. Alright. Make sure I got the sound. We got sound! This storm is insane and it kind of messed me up. So look, we broke 4,000! It's just like one of those crazy, crazy, crazy everything at once things. Very exciting. In fact, you know what? We're ringing a cowbell for that too. Bitcoin, you get a cowbell. This is going to be monumental, folks. We'll use the different cowbell, though. Oh, the lightning. Crazy. So, guys, that was crazy. It was like boom, 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 and I got lightning from all the different windows, and the huge thunderclaps are right immediately after it, so you know that it's happening all at the same time. And I accidentally clicked the wrong window, and because of Bitcoin, like everything was just like crashing. It's doing just the opposite of it. DLT down, waves down, GTO down, data down. So, dare I even look? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Okay, that could be much, much, much worse. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So I am going to... These are all very low for a very specific reason. We want to... I mean, if I could get it at 480, 481, 482, anywhere in there would be great. Honestly, 479, just to make sure that we're locked in safely, would be fine too. I ain't got no problem with that. The only problem I have with it is not clearing it. So... And just as soon as it buys in, it sells off. Bitcoin is now at 39.86. Kind of expected. I was hoping that it might be a little bit different, but you know, they've established a peak. So that's kind of how it works. With the Bitcoin Illuminati. Okay. So we're going to come back in ever so slightly. How much can he juggle? So BTC is selling off now at 39.66. So this is truly an unprecedented day. So it's a really big deal. So we do not want this to hinder our position, but this makes exactly the point about why our strategy tends to work better than others. It's not that we haven't been stuck in positions. It's not like we haven't had things that have held for weeks, a few even months. But our goal is to make the majority of our profit in between these good moves as they happen. And thus far, we've been succeeding. Bitcoin is doing something that happens maybe once in every couple of weeks in cycles. It's very difficult to anticipate. But as it's going sharply down, we'll see what happens next. And really, to get the full feel for this, you really have to kind of see it without anything hindering the height. So I'm going to, okay, yeah, look at how tremendously huge this is. And it's another, well, we were at 136, so it's done 11 million in volume since we've been here. I have not been saying anything that you heard. So I was just going over the volume here. If you double click in there, it'll bring up the window. I like to keep the window out of view. You double click to get it in and out of view. At the very bottom, you'll see volume, and right there, there's 420 Bitcoin. There is 424 Bitcoin. There's 175 Bitcoin, and there's selling off at 39 in process. So that was selling off 294 Bitcoin just right there. All right, so I am pleased to see that yo is hanging in the 473, 474 range. We got in and out of that with kind of perfect precision to get out at 500 and 501. And then we waited for the drop, and we got in at 477. It's now at 478. And they're coming around, and 478 is around the right turn, and yo-yo's coming out in front of BTC. And this is not a horse race. What am I doing? What am I doing? So I like 478 covering that entire range here. A very narrow Bollinger. You have a very narrow Bollinger. Has anybody ever told you that, yo-yo? Yo-yo. If a candle blocks the air passageway, be sure to use pressure on the diaphragm to push the block out of the way. We don't really want this block out of the way. We want it to just like take up the entire esophagus. All the way up here would be great. Be very happy with that. That'd be cool. So make us proud. Apparently, saying make us proud makes really serious lightning happen. But you know what? It's a longer wait after the lightning, so that's okay. There's the boom, and oh, that's awesome. If you're going to have your storms coincide with your trades, that's a pretty cool way to do it. So we're just leaving those where they are. And absolutely no idea how high that is going to correct, but the second that I see a change, I'm going to go ahead and protect our investment. So yeah, so it's not going to stay up there forever. Now, it's very true that it may go through all of that and go to 5. May do it now, may do it later, but we're going to go ahead and try to get in a slightly safer range, which is just fine. Just fine. Yeah, with the weather doing what it's doing, I don't see letting it sit for an entire other cycle. And we're getting very close to being there. See, do I remember it correctly? 477, 890. I would love for it to sell at 82. That would be fine. This is very exciting. Very exciting. We'll try for 3. 43. Okay, you can do it. Okay, we sold our 3. Is it going back up? Do we want to challenge that? I mean, the candle says it's going to continue going up with uncertainty. I read candles the traditional way, and then I read them a very obscure different way that only I go in those positions, and it works. There it goes. Whoa, fantastic. So, yeah, I got to read the cowbell on that. Woo-hoo! And okay, fantastic. Very, very, very pleased with that. Not going to watch it anymore, so that if it goes like to 700 without a stop, then I won't be like doing that whole like, oh, I could get more from it. So we've gone from like 627 to 636 in our past couple of sessions. Very happy about that. 39.55. You know what? That's exactly what we were hoping that it could sustain. So let's hope that it doesn't drop hard from there. Let's hope that this was the whole plan of the pump. And if we can just stay over 3,900 instead of 38.50, that's even better. For now, Archangel Alts out.